ever in these troubles.
Noble brother,
We must into the hearse. There will be none else. Ye said ye would make anything to win her. Lucinda's in a cloister, is she not? Within whose walls to enter as we are shall never be. Few men but friars come there. We must pretend we do transport a body as 'twere to his funeral, and passing late by, crave a night's leave to rest the hearse if convent. That's our best course. When we're once lodged, the means of her conveyance through safe and secret force with ease will compass. But an empty coffin will too hallowly report our practice.
This coffin's too small.
Room enough, brother. Caesar had no more.
I cannot move.
Excellent, you toss less.
Nay, do not drop me. Now that I think on it,
Down, brother. It is not far. You shall not be dead long. A short journey now, brother, for your sins. Short as a man's life and as comfortable. Nuns are at their vespers. 'Tis our cue. And now to our plot. We bring the night in with us.
Courtier Louse, why are you struggling vainly?
Do you aspire to perfect lousiness? Have you read all the lousiest philosophers? Imagined ideal lady lice? And did your fantasy betray you? Bite you? Was she licentious? Sucked your blood? Bloodsucker.
Is that not good Camillo's son Cardenio? Would break his father's heart to see him thus. He's a torment for a barber to behold. Perhaps he can help us find our friend, poor man Quesada. Neighbor, do you not know me?
Oh, Lucinda!
These wild and solitary places, sir, but feed your pain. Let better reason guide you, and quit this forlorn state which yields no comfort.
And let my scissors guide your wild beard back to civilization.
Have you seen hereabouts an old schoolmaster or an old mad knight?
You have a horse face, sir, of wondrous wisdom, and it seems I've travelled deep in knowledge. Have you ever seen the phoenix of the earth, the bird of paradise?
In troth, not I, sir.
I have, and known her haunts, and where she built her spicy nest, till, like a credulous fool, I showed the treasure to a friend in trust, and he hath robbed me of her. Ah, hark, a sound from heaven. Do you hear nothing?
Yes, sir, the touch of some sweet instrument. There's no inhabitant.
The better.
This is a strange place to hear music in.
I'm often visited with these sweet airs, the hapless spirit of some man who died, and left his love hid in a faithless woman, sure haunts these mountains.
Woods, rocks, and mountains, and ye desert places were not but bitter cold and hunger dwell. Here a poor maid's last fell, killed with disgraces, sigh softly while I sing, ye silver fountain. And where your hollow waters like sad bells ring to my woes while miserable I cursing my fortune drop, a tear and
See how his soul strives in him.
You never loved.
No.
Peace and learn to grieve then.
not this heavenly?
I never heard the like, sir.
I'll tell you, my good friends, but pray say nothing. I am strangely touched with this. The sound from heaven diffuses a sweet peace through all my soul. But yet I wonder what sad new companion grief has brought hither to outbid my sorrows. Stand off, friends, it appears.
It's a boy.
Nay, it's a girl.
Boy, girl, it's difficult deciding sometimes.
Hey, maybe she will go mad and go naked too.
Sweet water, wash away the scent of man. How much more grateful are these craggy mountains and wild trees than things of nobler natures, for these receive my plaints. All good people are fallen asleep forever.
This is a moving sorrow, but say nothing.
Oh, what dangers have I run? And to what insults exposed this ruin of myself?
Since she is not Lucinda, she is heavenly. When next she speaks, listen as seriously as women do, that have their loves at sea, what wind blows every morning.
I cannot get this false man's memory out of my mind. You maids that shall live on to hear my mournful tale when I am ashes, be wise, and to an oath give no more credit to tears, vows, false both, or anything a man shall promise, and to clouds that now wear such a pleasing shape, and now are nothing.
Do not you weep now. I could throw myself into that fountain for her.
She weeps extremely.
Let her weep. 'Tis well. Her heart will break, else great sorrow lives in tears.
Oh, false Fernando, and oh, foul fool, forsaken Violenta, whose belief in childish love had made thee so. Go, drown thyself in sorrows in thy cold deep pool. For there is nothing left thee now to look for that can bring me comfort but a quiet grave.
Stay, lady, stay! Can it be possible that you are Violenta?
That lost name, spoken by one that needs must know my fortune, has taken much fear from me. Who are you, sir? For sure I am that hopeless Violenta.
And I, as far from any earthly comfort that I know yet, am the much wronged Cardenio.
Cardenio.
I once was thought so. Why, lady, if the cursed Fernando had power to change your sex, why then should not that mischief maker make me anything that have an equal share in all the crimes that he hath flung upon us? And pardon me for any harm that I have done you.
Oh, no harm, sir. If you please sit and give me hearing, I will tell you something of your Lucinda that may bring comfort to you.
Blessing upon thee. Heaven say amen.
Talk to you of comfort. It is the food of fools, and we will none on't. And I have seen your mad friend. I will tell you where you may find him. Come, help me to my cave.
She works out excellently for our purpose.
How?
Why, she will make a far better princess than you would. Come, let's persuade her. She can help us bring mad old Casada's brains back home again.
And will not a princess need a governess?
Sit down the coffin. None may spy us here, but birds, and they are busy at their matins. Arise, and death forsake. From your long rest awake, from your confinement break. Arise, a new life take.
Who are you, and what would you? Oh, bless me, heaven, I think I should stay safer in the grave.
Rest certain, gentle lady, nothing shall betide thee but fair and noble usage.
Where am I?
Not in a nunnery. Never blush nor tremble. Your honor has as fair a guard as when within a cloister. Know then, what is done, which I presume ye understand not truly, has this use, to permit you to speak freely, and freely hear my brother and your husband. And, if you will it, to the world come back again, and him who for your sake forsook the world, and laid down as one dead in this coffin, under which color we desired to rest our hearse one night, within your hallowed walls, where we surprised you.
Are ye that Lord Ricardo, so spoken of for virtue and fair life? And dare you lose these to profanely pander for such a brother, such a sinful brother, such an unfaithful, treacherous, bloody brother?
This is a fearful charge.
Protect me from Fernando, and I am happy.
Come, sir, make your answer, for as I have a soul I'm ashamed on't.
Behold, Lucinda. Nay, frown not. Oh, mercy, mercy. If I have erred, impute it to my love. Into my soul your eyes shoot vestal fire.
Rise, my lord. This well-dissembled passion has gained you nothing but a deeper hate. Should I imagine he can truly love me that like a villain murders my desires? Or should I drink that wine and think it cordial when I see spiders in it?
Draw this way, lady, see. I'm not perfect in your story, yet. Only you must have patience with us. To go to yon small lodge which meets the sight from hence, where your distress shall meet the due respect, till when your griefs shall govern me as much as nearness and affection to my brother.
Your ear a moment.
I follow straight. Why dost thou single me?
The due observance of your noble virtue vowed to that morning virgin makes me bold to give it more employment.
Art not thou the shepherd's boy, that when I called to know the way ran crying by me?
Yes, sir, and I thank heaven and you for helping me.
How did I help thee, boy?
I do but seem boy, sir, and am indeed a woman. One your brother once loved, or God forgive him else, he lied extremely.
Weep not, good maid.
Oh, this licentious brother!
I can assure you, sir, these barren mountains are filled with many wonders of your brother's making. Here wanders a worthy man, Cardenio.
Brother, we shall sound thy depths of falsehood. Guide me to Cardenio.